Bodyfit and Flex Pilates and Yoga Studio in Birkdale. I have a personal training background, but I also used to teach and compete competitively in pole dancing, a national champion. And I actually ran boot camps for 2 years. So they were so fun, but I felt like I was missing a whole group of muscle. I actually got inspired by another woman. She's a personal trainer, but she just did her Pilates just for the knowledge. And I thought, I'm gonna look into this, and I just loved everything about it. My body, it was craving that movement. When I used to work out, I would slam myself, and every time I thought about moving, my body would just like, oh, I just don't know if I can do it. But I found that with Reformer and Pilates, I found that my body was craving that movement. Now, somehow, I convinced my husband to clear out our garage and put three beds in there. I don't know how I did it. And I'm really fortunate enough that my mum and my dad and my brother and my husband, they all invested in me. I was working 18 hours days because I still owned my own cleaning company then. So I was cleaning all day and Pilating in the morning and Pilating at night time. The girls who came to my garage, they saw more in me than what I saw in me. And they were like, you can do this, so encouraging, so supporting, and still are my biggest cheerleaders. After 3 months, I had 60 people a week coming to my house. And I said to hubby, I said, I think it's time. I think we get to move to a different studio. With 3 children, that's a big risk, especially when people are just paying as they go. And I was slowly letting go of my cleaning clients as I started to build my Reformer clients. We opened up our first studio, real studio. It was the most run-down studio ever, but we made it like a second home. And I was there for 5 months. So I was really lucky that I had so much support from the community who were so willing to embrace me and my angelic voice and come to this rundown crack shed to come and do Pilates with me. After 5 months, we were ready for this big, beautiful space where we are now. I'm coming into my 4th year and we've just opened up another studio side by side. And to still have the clients that were in my garage days still come to my studio now after all these years, I really have to keep pinching myself because I am just so blessed and so lucky to have so many people just invest in me and just believe in what I do. When I first started to want to start moving again after I had my 3 children, I found it really tough to find somewhere where I could go. Somewhere where I could bring my children and just be myself. I was actually turned away from 3 different studios, and so when I created this, that was my thing, is I would never ever turn away a woman in need. I had postnatal, I had traumatic PTSD, and and I needed that. I needed the movement. I needed that to help me break through the anxiety. I needed that to get rid of the extra adrenaline, but no one was willing to reach out to me and help me through this. So for me, it is so important that every mama, every dad who steps, or even if anyone who steps into my studio, they can come as they are and they are accepted. If you want to bring your children, you bring your children, because I want you to get what you need to help you fill up your cup so that you can help everyone else around you. Because if you're not going to fill up your cup, that's where things start to break down. And that's where things get tough, really tough. This isn't just exercise. This is like therapy, like where someone can come and just be themselves and be in the moment. They let go of things. I see a lot of tears, I see a lot of triumphs. I feel so honoured to be there when people are shedding tears and they're telling me their story. I feel really honoured that they have felt comfortable enough to show that to me, that vulnerable side. I never knew what I wanted to do, and I never thought that I would ever have anything like this ever. It still takes my breath away, and it still actually gets me quite teary.
Are you going to continue doing this for the foreseeable future?
I'll do this to the day I die. Even once I retire, I'll still be doing some sort of teaching. I'll be teaching aqua aerobics if I have to. I'll be teaching movement of some type. I can't not see myself doing this, ever. I think this really is my calling. I'm not stressed, I'm not worried, I'm living in the moment, and I have a pretty good balance, so I have a lot to be grateful for.